This video will explain the importance of culverts and how to properly size them using a nomograph.
Culverts are crucial to watershed management as our roads are encroaching more and more on watercourses, disrupting their natural flow. You can see here that this road is blocking this stream, so the fish aren't able to pass through because there's no culvert. So culverts are very useful to transport water through roads that might otherwise block their flow. And they're also useful to prevent flooding on roads, increase the lifespan of roads, and decrease the risk of road failure and erosion.
California practice rules recommend that culverts are sized to pass the 100-year peak flow with a head water to depth ratio of less than 0.7.
In order for culverts to be effective, they not only need to be large enough to pass the 100-year peak flow, but also must allow for the passage of sediment and debris. Plugged culverts are not effective for water passage. To prevent your culvert from plugging, you need to make sure the grade of the culvert is kept the same as the ground and is aligned with the water flow. Further, to avoid ponding, you want to make sure that your culvert encompasses the channel width. Fish passage for all stages of life is also an important consideration for the size of culverts, but for the purpose of this video, we will not be covering this.
To determine the 100-year peak flow or discharge your culvert needs to pass, there are several methods you can use, including the rational method, USGS regression equations, the TR55 method, or the flow transference method. The flow transference and USGS regression equations would be best, and using both as a comparison would ensure a more accurate estimation of the peak flow. Once you know your discharge, using the culvert capacity nomograph, you can determine the culvert size you need. To use the nomograph, you want to pick your culvert entrance type. There are 3 different types: headwall, metered, and projecting. For this example, we will be using a projecting culvert, which corresponds to this column on the very right. Using a headwater to depth ratio of 0.7, draw a horizontal line from your culvert type column on the 0.7 tick mark to the edge of the culvert type section. Next, using the discharge you calculated previously, which is in the next section on your left, draw a line that passes from your 0.7 through the discharge you previously calculated into the final section on the very left, which will tell you the culvert diameter you should be using. Let's say our discharge is 300 cubic feet per second. In this case, the culvert should be at least 108 inches wide. Once you size your culvert, it would be a smart idea to go out into the field to make sure that your culvert would actually be a great size for the area. And you want to make sure that it's able to pass any of the wildlife, such as fish, that need to pass through the culvert.
Yeah, what we doing today, Sophie?
Back at it again with the waiter!